concentration calculations can be quite tricky. However, dependent on the question, if you follow these few simple steps, you should go and get it correct. So to start off with, we just need to go and pick out the data from the question. Right, so it says sodium hydroxide is solid at room temperature. That doesn't really matter. So calculate the mass of sodium hydroxide needed to make a 500 centimeter cubed of our solution with a concentration of 0.075 moles per decimeter cubed. Okay, so there are a few easy, simple steps that we need to go and take in order for us to go and work that out. So the first thing to do is work out what the relative formula mass is of sodium hydroxide. So that's just going to be 1 sodium, 1 oxygen, 1 hydrogen. Right, remember that we're looking at the top numbers for the mass of the atoms. So our mass of sodium hydroxide will come out as 40. We then need to work out how many moles of sodium hydroxide that we have. So it tells us that we've got 500 centimeter cube, right, because it tells us that in the question. So to start off with, we need to change that into decimeters by dividing it by 1,000. So that gives us 0.5 decimeters. So all we're doing is we're going and we've got the moles per decimeter cubed in the question. So we're timesing that 0.5 decimeter cubed by 0.75 from the question, right? So that gives us 0.0375. Right, finally, we can calculate the mass of sodium hydroxide just by going, and so we know that we've got 0.375 moles, right, because we worked that out there. We know that the relative formula mass, so the mass of 1 mole of sodium hydroxide is 40, because we worked that out there. So all we're doing is the number of moles times by the mass of 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, which will give us a final answer of 1.5 grams. You follow these few simple steps, you should pretty much get these questions that look like this right every time.